DSM stands for Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders. The DSM is essentially a handbook filled with all of the symptoms and criteria used to diagnose mental disorders. What's up, y'all? I'm Raven, a mental health enthusiast, and today we are talking all about the DSM. So here are some quick facts about the history of the DSM. The DSM is produced by the American Psychiatric Association. The very first edition was published in 1952, and as we gain new knowledge and new information about mental disorders, a whole this big team of experts comes together and they make the necessary revisions to the DSM. Today, we are currently in our 5th edition of the DSM. So who is it exactly that writes the DSM? According to the website of the American Psychiatric Association, the APA has gathered over 160 experts in neuroscience, biology, genetics, statistics, epidemiology, social and behavioral sciences, nosology, and public health. Together, this DSM-5 task force represents the areas of psychiatry, psychology, pediatrics, nursing, and social work. So as you can see, they have taken care to bring experts in from all types of fields to come together and really get the best of the best descriptions, criterion, symptoms that they can to put together the best manual for the DSM. Got me? So who uses the DSM-5? The DSM-5 is used by psychologists, psychiatrists, licensed therapists and counselors, primary care physicians, physician assistants, nurse practitioners, and essentially any healthcare provider who is authorized to diagnose and treat mental disorders in patients. Now, students like myself, a psychology graduate, do have access to the DSM-5 for educational purposes. And of course, the DSM-5 is readily available to the public for educational purposes only. Please remember that licensed healthcare professionals are the only ones authorized to use the DSM for diagnosis. So I have a fun fact for you. The APA initially used Roman numerals to categorize each edition of the DSM, and it wasn't until recently that they decided to make the switch from Roman numerals to Hindu Arabic numerals, which is just like 1, 2, 3, 4, in order to make it easier to make the necessary revisions. So right now we have the DSM-5. If they decide to make some revisions to that, then they can have the DSM 5.1, the DSM 5.2, the DSM 5.3, and so on and so forth. Also, it's important to know that the DSM-5 is completely compatible with the HIPAA-approved ICD-9 CM coding system used by insurance companies, making the immediate diagnosis of mental disorders easier for healthcare clinicians. So that's good to know. If you have any more questions about the DSM, you can visit the official website of the American Psychiatric Association at www.psychiatry.org. That's all I have for you today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you rocking with me, if you really rocking with me, hit that subscribe button and please hit the bell notification so that you're notified as soon as I post a new video just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye.